We got a request from one of our subscribers to show how we could learn the names and locations of the 67 counties of Pennsylvania. I anticipate that's going to take 3 hours or one evening's worth of work, but I'm going to break it into 3 one-hour sessions to see how we do. We go to clickandlearn.fun. We click the button for Game Library. We click the thumbnail for Pick Your State, and we're going to scroll across and pick Pennsylvania. And we click that thumbnail. It brings us up this row of all of these games. I'm going to collapse these 2 rows because we don't need them to be on the screen. And as you probably already know, when I click this icon, it gives me a list of blank maps we can use for pre-testing and post-testing. It gives me the clues. Well, there's an A. That's probably Allegheny because I lived in Pittsburgh and that's pretty much all I would know. And then here's a list of the counties. I usually print this list and take it with me so when I have a few idle moments I can work on that and practice reciting. I'm going to close that window. We're going to get right into the game. I click the icon. I'm in learn mode. I'm going to go to single player and click go. It asks for Adams County. I already think this is Allegheny County, so the rest of these I don't know. Is this Adams? No, that's Beaver. Is this Adams? Armstrong, Blair, Bedford. I'm going to use the show me button. And this is Adams County. And now it asks for Allegheny. Armstrong. Did I click Armstrong a minute ago? Okay, that's Armstrong. And this is Beaver. One of these 3 is Bedford. That's Blair. This is Bedford. This must be Berks, and this is Blair. We did not beat the clock. We were 10 seconds over, so we replay. It asks for Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver. This is Bex. One of these is Bedford. Bedford, Berks, rather, and Blair. 5 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, and Blair. We beat the clock, but I am not confident to go to the next level yet, so I'm going to click replay. And I whisper out loud as I click. I say the names. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, no. Bedford, Blair, and Bedford, Berks, and Blair. 2 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver. Why can't I do this? Bedford, Berks, and Blair. 3 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, and Blair. I'm going to replay. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, and Blair. Now we're going to go to 14 questions. We still review Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, and Blair. And now we go to 7 new questions. Let's see if this is Bradford. That's Butler. That's Cameron. That's Bradford. Okay, Bucks. I think Bucks might be out here. Bucks. Butler. We just clicked Butler. I know this is Cameron, I think. It asks for Cambria. That's Center. That's Carbon. This is Cameron. Carbon. Something in Center. 16 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Carbon, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, and Center. Center is right in the middle of the state, coincidentally. Okay, Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Carbon. This is Center. Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, and Center. 5 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center. We beat the clock, but I'm going to replay a couple more times to reinforce what we learned. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center. 2 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Butler, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, and Center. 1 second over. Adams, Armstrong, Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, and Center. Okay, let's go to the next level, which is 21 questions. Adams, Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center. Now we have 7 new questions, 7 new counties. It asks for Chester. This is Crawford. This is Clarion. This is Clearfield. Let's use the show me button. It shows me that this is Chester. Clarion, Crawford, Clarion, Clearfield, Columbia, Clinton. Is this Clinton? No, that's Cumberland. Is this Clinton? Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland. All right, 18 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler. Is this Cambria? No, that's Clinton. Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center. Chester was someplace over here, I thought. Chester. Well, let's show me. Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, that's Crawford. Clearfield, that's Clinton. Clearfield, that's Cumberland. This has to be Clearfield. Wow, where is Clearfield? Right in the middle, next to Center. Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, no, that's Cumberland. Crawford and Cumberland. 21 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, that's Cumberland, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland. 9 seconds over. Click the go button. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Bucks, Blair, Bradford. No, that's Bucks. This is Bucks. Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Cumberland, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, and Columbia. 9 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria. Is this not Cambria? Where's Cambria? Show me. Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland. 12 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks. That's the difference. This is Berks, this is Bucks. Berks and Bucks. Okay, that's for Blair. Blair. Is this Blair? Where's Blair? Blair? Come on. Blair? No. How could I forget that? Blair. Blair. Bradford. Bucks. Butler. Cambria. Cameron. Carbon. Center. Chester. Clarion. Cumberland. Clarion. Come on. Clarion. Clearfield. Clinton. Columbia. Crawford. Cumberland. 20 seconds over. Adams. Allegheny. Armstrong. Beaver. Bedford. Berks. Blair. Bradford. Bucks. Butler. Cambria. Come on. Cambria. Cameron. Carbon. Center. Chester. Clarion. Clearfield. Clinton. Columbia. Crawford. Cumberland. 7 seconds over. We're getting faster. Adams. Allegheny. Armstrong. Beaver. Bedford. Berks. Blair. Bradford. Bucks. Butler. Cambria. Cameron. Carbon. Center. Chester. Clarion. Clearfield. Clinton. Columbia. Crawford. Cumberland. 1 second over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, and Cumberland. 3 seconds over. We're going to beat the clock this time. Okay. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, and Cumberland. Okay, we got kicked out. Internet connection. Get back in. Click that icon. Get back into single player, and it still knows where we are. Okay, now we have 28 on the screen. We already know where Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, and now we have 7 new. I don't think this is Dauphin. I think this might be Erie County. Dauphin, perhaps. This might be Erie. Let's see if this is Dauphin. That's Forest, Elk. That must be Dauphin. Now that's for Fayette. No, it's telling me that was Fayette. Still asks for Dauphin. That's Franklin. Let's use the show me button. This is Dauphin. Delaware. Okay, very good. Okay, Elk. Elk. That's Forest. Elk. Erie. Fayette. That's Franklin. Fayette. Forest. Franklin. 23 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clinton. What comes after? Okay, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, and Franklin. All right. We beat the clock. I'm going to do that one more time to reinforce what we think we've learned. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Clarion, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Cambria, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, now it's Fayette, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin. All right. Let's go on to see if I can figure out how to turn off my microphone so when I cough it don't hear it. I don't know if that worked or not. I might have really messed up everything now. But anyway, we're at 35 counties. Click go. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair. It's going to be Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Clarion, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clinton, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk. Where was Elk? Where was Elk? That's Fayette. Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin. That's Juanita. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It asks for Franklin. Okay, that's Franklin. Fulton. That's Huntington. Fulton. Greene. Okay, come on. Greene County. Huntington. Indiana. Lackawanna. Indiana, let's use the show me button. Indiana. Jefferson. Uinta. Lackawanna. Okay, 16 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Butler, Bedford, Berks, something else, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clinton, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Indiana, Elk, Jefferson, okay, that was Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin. Now we have 7 new counties. Fulton. This is Lackawanna, Fulton. This is Juniata. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Fulton, Huntington, Fulton, Greene, come on, where's Greene? Show me. Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Huntington, focus, Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna, 24 seconds over. Okay. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton. No, that's Lackawanna. Fulton. I think there's Greene down here. Let's see if this is Fulton. Nope, come on. Nope, Huntington. That's Fulton. This is Greene. Okay. Huntington. Indiana. Jefferson. Uinta and Lackawanna. 18 seconds over. I'm going to tell you something else. After I spend an hour on this, sometime either later tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to call somebody in Pennsylvania and ask, how do you pronounce some of these counties? So this first hour, I'm just trying my best, but I'm going to call in information and get correct pronunciations. Let's go. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair. Where's Blair? Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Clarion, Cameron, Carbon, Center, what was that? I'm not sure what that is. Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk and Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin. And now we get into the new ones. Fulton, okay. Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna. 3 seconds over. We're going to beat the clock this time. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Clarion, Cameron, Carbon, Center. What is this one? Chester, that's what it is. Chester, Clarion. Come on. Clarion, okay. Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin. Here we go again, Fulton. Okay, here we go. Fulton, Greene, and then Huntington. Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, and Lackawanna, 2 seconds over. Well, I did not beat the clock. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Fulton, Franklin. No, that wasn't Fulton. Franklin. This is Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna. I got kicked out. Sometimes my internet connection isn't the greatest, but when I get back in, it takes us right to where we were again. So now we've got, I think it said 42 questions on the screen. We're about 2/3 of the way through. And let's see where we are in time. This shows I've been doing this for 27 minutes. We're going to stop after this next level. That'll be our first. I've only been doing this 27 minutes. Yeah, 27 minutes. I've allocated an hour for this. Okay, here we go. We're doing good. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin. No, that's not Dauphin. Is this Dauphin? Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin. Now we get to Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna. Now we get to 7 new questions. Lancaster. That is Lehigh. That is Luzerne. Lancaster. Lawrence. That's Lebanon. That's Lycoming. Let's use the show me button. Lawrence. Lebanon. Was it over here? That's Luzerne. Lycoming. Lehigh. Lebanon. Lehigh. Luzerne. Lycoming. Luzerne. Lycoming and McKean. 20 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Beaver, Clarion, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna, Lancaster. These are our 7 new ones now. Lancaster. I've already forgot where Lancaster is. That's Lancaster. Lawrence. Lebanon. That's Luzerne. Lebanon. That's Lehigh. Lycoming. Let's use the show me button. Lebanon. Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean. 11 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Beaver, Clarion. No, that was Butler. Clarion, Butler, Clearfield. What comes next? Cameron. Where is Cameron? Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna, Lancaster. Lancaster. That's Lawrence. Lancaster. Lawrence. Lebanon. Come on. Lebanon. Lehigh. Luzerne. Lycoming. Something starts with M. McKean. 15 seconds. Adams. Allegheny. Armstrong. Beaver. Bedford. Berks. Blair. Bradford. Bucks. Butler. Cambria. Cameron. Both Greene. Cambria. Cameron. Carbon. Center. Chester. Clarion. Clearfield. Clinton. Columbia. Carbon. Cumberland. Dauphin. Delaware. Elk. Erie. Fayette. Forest. Franklin. Fulton. Greene. Huntington. Indiana. Jefferson. Juanita. Lackawanna. Here we go again. I tell you what, I've hit a roadblock. I know this is Lawrence. This one starts with the letter M. McKean. I think this might be Lehigh, so let's see if we can find Lancaster. Nope. Lancaster. Lawrence. Lebanon. Lehigh. Luzerne. Lycoming. McKean. 15 seconds. Adams. Allegheny. Armstrong. Beaver. Bedford. Berks. Blair. Bradford. Bucks. Butler. Cambria. Carbon. Cameron. Carbon. Center. Chester. Clarion. Clearfield. Clinton. Columbia. Crawford. Cumberland. Dauphin. Delaware. Elk. Erie. Fayette. Forest. Franklin. Fulton. Greene. Huntington. Indiana. Jefferson. J. Lackawanna. Lancaster. Lancaster. Lawrence. Lebanon. Lehigh. Luzerne. Lycoming. McKean. Okay, we're getting very, very close. 4 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Clarion, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Jonita, Lackawanna, Lancaster. I know Lancaster at the bottom, Lawrence, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, and McKean. All right, this time we're going to do it. I've said that before, but this time I really hope I do it. Okay, here we go. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Blair, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Butler, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Clarion, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Jonita, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, and McKean. Now that's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Okay, we're going up to 49 questions. We have only been doing this for 36 minutes. Okay, let's get back in, and we're going for 49 counties. I've only been doing this 46 minutes, guys. And here we go. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Beaver, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester. This is Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Jonita, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence. Okay, that's pretty cool now. Here we go. Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean. And now we get to 7 new counties. Let's see if this is Mercer. That's Mercer. Mifflin. That's Mifflin. Lucked out on those. Let's see what we do on Monroe. That is Northumberland. We're looking for Monroe. That's Montour. That's Monroe. Montgomery. That's Northampton. Montgomery. Montour. Northampton. Come on. Northampton and Northumberland. Those could be confusing. Here we go. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Jonita, Lackawanna, Lebanon, Lawrence. No, that wasn't Lebanon, Lawrence. Whatever it was. Now it's asking for Lebanon. Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland, and kick me out. Get back in, click the icon, single player. We're right back where we were. Adams, we're up to 56 of the 67 counties. Okay, let's see what we can do in an hour. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to go through this all one time until we get to the very end. And I'm not going to do it in random order. I'm just going to do alphabetically. We're going to go all the way through alphabetically for all 67 counties and see how much time it takes us. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, G.H., Huntington, and H.I., Indiana, Jefferson, another J, Jaguaneta, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer. I know Mercer and Mifflin, right across there. Monroe is someplace over here. That's Montgomery. Monroe, Northampton. We're looking for Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland. Now we have 7 new counties. It's asking for Perry. That's Potter. Perry, that's Somerset. We're looking for Perry. That's Perry. Philadelphia might be over towards Philadelphia. Pike. That's, I don't know how to pronounce that. Pike. Snyder. Pike. Potter. Let's use the show me button. Pike. Potter. Schuylkill. Snyder. Schuylkill. Snyder. Somerset. 20 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland. Now we get to Perry. I think this is Philadelphia. I think this is Pike. Let's see where Perry is. Perry, Philadelphia. Is this Pike? This is Potter. This is Pike. Pike, Potter, Schuylkill, Snyder, Schuylkill, Somerset, Schuylkill, Snyder, Somerset. 13 seconds over. Okay. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Clarion, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, D, E, Elk, Erie, F, Forest, F, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, G, Greene, H, Huntington, Indiana, J, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland, Perry. No, where's Perry? Perry. Forgot it already. This is Philadelphia. This is Potter. This is Pike. Let's see if this is Perry. Perry, that's Schuylkill. Perry. Snyder. Perry. Philadelphia. Pike. Potter. Schuylkill. Snyder. Schuylkill. Snyder. Somerset. 4 seconds over. Seriously, we're doing good. 67 counties. And we're going to get through this alphabetically in, right now we're up to 46 minutes. We are going to get through this alphabetically in this first hour. 4 seconds over, go. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Clarion, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, there's Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Hampton, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Jonita, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northumberland, that was North something, this is Northumberland, Perry, Pike, Perry, Philadelphia, Pike, Potter, Schuylkill, Snyder, Somerset. 3 seconds over. Go. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Butler, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Jonita, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland, Perry, Philadelphia, Pike, Potter, Schuylkill, Snyder, Somerset. We beat the clock. 63 questions. I'm going to go through that one more time to give myself, to help reinforce what I just learned. We're going to hit the replay button. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Jonita, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, McKean, where am I looking at? McKean is red, okay, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland, Perry, Philadelphia, Pike, Potter, Schuylkill, Snyder, and Somerset. Now we're going to go back into, and now we're up to how many counties? 63. Okay. And we are almost at the end. We've only got 67. Let's do Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Berks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna, Lawrence, Lawrence, what was that? Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland, Perry, Philadelphia, Pike, Potter, Schuylkill, Snyder, Somerset. Now we have 7 new ones. Sullivan, that's Warren. Sullivan, that's Veronat. This is Tioga, Union, Sullivan. Okay, this has got to be Sullivan. Susquehanna, Tioga, Union. This is Warren. This is Warren. Venango. This is Venango, Warren, and Washington. Okay, I did have a friend who was raised in Washington, the city of Washington. Okay, go. 28 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler. Where's Butler? Butler, Cambria. Where's Cambria? Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington. Where's Huntington? Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland, Perry, Philadelphia, Pike, Potter. This is Tioga, this is Potter. Schuylkill, Snyder, Somerville, Sullivan. This is Washington. This is Sullivan. It asked for Sullivan. This is Sullivan. Susquehanna, Sullivan, Susquehanna. Where is Susquehanna? Sullivan, Susquehanna. Let's use the show me button. Susquehanna, Tioga, Union, Warren, Union. Where is Union? Union, Durango, Warren, Washington. 11 seconds over. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Butler, Berks. I don't know what that was. Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Jonita, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Lycoming, Lackawanna, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland, Perry, Philadelphia, Pike, Potter, Schuylkill, Snyder, Somerset. Where's Sullivan? Susquehanna, that was Susquehanna. Sullivan, Susquehanna, Tioga, Union, Venango, Warren, and Washington. I think we beat the clock. We beat the clock, and now we're up to all 67 counties. Click go. 67. 67. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds. That's 100 seconds. 100 seconds. Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Dauphin, Delaware, Elk, Erie, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, Greene, Huntington, Indiana, Jefferson, Juanita, Lackawanna, Lawrence, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland, Perry, Philadelphia, Pike, Potter, Schuylkill, Snyder, Somerset, Sullivan, Susquehanna, Tioga, Union, Venango, Warren, Washington, Wayne, okay, that's Westmoreland, Wayne, that's York, Wayne, Westmoreland, Wyoming, and York. You know, I beat the clock. And the only reason I beat the clock is because I knew the first, let's say, 35 pretty well. We're going to do here's another feature I'm going to show you. This is the circle back 7. I can do those the last level, and that's only 4. Just to reinforce what I have on those, I'm going to go to Wayne, Wyoming, that's Wayne. Wayne, Westmoreland, Wyoming, York. Repeat. Let's go to Adams, Allegheny, Armstrong, Beaver, Bedford, Berks, Blair, Bradford, Bucks, Butler, Cambria, Cameron, Carbon, Center, Chester, Clarion, Clearfield, Clinton, Columbia, Crawford, Cumberland, D, Dauphin, Delaware, E, Elk, Erie, F, Fayette, Forest, Franklin, Fulton, G, Greene, H, Huntington, I, Indiana, J, Jefferson, Lackawanna, Lancaster, Lawrence, Lebanon, Lehigh, Lycoming, Luzerne, Lycoming, McKean, Mercer, Mifflin, Monroe, Montgomery, Montour, Northampton, Northumberland, Perry, Philadelphia, Pike, Potter, Schuylkill, Snyder, Somerville, Sullivan, Susquehanna, Tioga, Union, Venango, Warren, Washington, Wayne, Westmoreland, Wyoming, and York. Okay, we beat the clock. Let's see where we're at. We went through that, and we've been doing this for 61 minutes, an hour. We've only spent 1 hour on this. I'm going to take a break, and that's going to be all we do for this evening. It's that easy. We really did a lot in 1 hour. And I'm guessing that in another hour, we'll master it in another hour. 2 hours to learn 67 counties of Pennsylvania. It really is that easy. If I can do it at my age, you can do it faster and better. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 2 of the process to learn the counties of Pennsylvania. Thank you so much.